YouthBuild started about 45 years ago in Harlem. A woman who still is the executive director of YouthBuild USA now started the program 45 years ago. And basically, she saw young people standing day after day on corners, not doing anything, idle in front of vacant and abandoned buildings. And she asked them, if there was anything you could do to get yourself back on track, what would it be? And they said, we would fix up this tenement house and make it so that people could live in here. There are 275 YouthBuild sites across the country, and it's an international program now. We are in 5 or 6 other countries across the world. We are because the model works. The model is set up to help young people impact each piece of their life, to impact the social service side of their life and address their barriers, to address their academic barriers, to address their vocational barriers, to really figure out who they are as a leader, and then to provide strong service for young people, getting them placed into jobs, college, or both.
And they realize that unless they get more training, and that can be through the GED or the job training, that they're not going to be in a position to keep improving.
I was at a point in time in my life where I haven't accomplished a lot of things, so I went to a counselor, and I told her the issues that was involved in my life, and she said, you had the GED? And I told her no, so she referred me to a counselor at YouthBuild and took some testing and got accepted.
So they come trying to make changes. While they're here, we work with them to have better relationships. We work to show parenting skills. We try to integrate it all together so that you just assimilate it and it becomes part of what you do.
The life skills we teach are everything from just general work ethic to like how to really excel as a person in your position, in your job. The kind of character, personal habits that you have outside of work that really affect and reflect on your job and in your job and allow you to really excel and not just have a job and maintain it, but to just excel in the job.
The skills that YouthBuild has taught me is math, English, of course, writing. Those things I use daily. Giving estimates. I wouldn't be able to give an estimate if I didn't know how to properly read a tape measure, learn square footage, linear foot, height, things of that nature. English itself, I'm constantly writing emails. Being able to use, proper English when you talking to a client. You don't want to be talking any kind of way. And those skills itself has really put me ahead of the curve with some business owners as well.
All along the way, not only are we teaching various types of carpentry, plumbing, electrical skills and knowledge, but also just life skills, mentoring, and friendship.
Many of our young people have chosen to leave school, but many of them have chosen to leave school under duress. And what I mean by that is they've been asked to leave school or told that they will never be able to finish school in the regular system.
I feel like a lot of doors were closed. It was hard to get a job. It was hard to get people to take you serious. It was hard to get any respect if you haven't finished high school and got an education.
And these individuals who come into our program, they don't have, not all of them, many of them don't have the support structure in place. And people who have told them, you can do it, you can make it happen. And so when they get that from YouthBuild, we kind of just become their family.
I was really shy when I first started. I've always been shy, always been real shy. And within probably 3 weeks of being here, they just brought me out of my shell. Everybody's real friendly and kind of pulls you out of your shell even if you don't want to. And it got to the point where I was excited to wake up and come to school. I just fell in love with it.
The young people at YouthBuild Louisville are able to earn a college scholarship when they complete 675 hours of service. And they do that in a number of ways. They build low-income housing. We implement and develop gardens in the community. We do service projects and participate in policy development throughout the community.
From here, I'm going to use my scholarship to go to JCC. And I haven't exactly figured out what I want to do with it yet, as far as college. But I know that I'm going to use my PACT and my certification to do a carpentry job until I figure out exactly what I want to go to college for.
I want to go to the University of Louisville and study sports medicine before I got into YouthBuild. But like I said, I really like construction now, and I'm kind of juggling in between. So I might just go to college and do business management and become my own contractor.
This is a great head start. This is a program that you can come in and not only they're giving you a path, but you're seeing people that's followed that path and have succeeded.
Over time, they start developing this sense of I can do, and with the I can do, then they start developing a greater sense of hope, a greater sense that they don't have to give up on themselves. Even if other people have given up on them, or if doors have closed for them, or if they've closed doors for themselves, it doesn't matter. At this point, they're going to be able to open those doors.
Yeah, YouthBuild has opened my eyes to what my goals should be, especially compared to what I thought they should be to now. My goals have completely changed, completely, and I've got my head on right now, finally.
I joined YouthBuild, learned the basic carpentry skills. I did really well as a student. They hired me on the next year. I got to work with the construction managers side by side, learned some of the estimates, day in, day out, daily things, and eventually I ventured out and started my own business.
I think if there's one thing that I would want folks to know about young people who drop out of school is that they haven't lost their intelligence, they haven't lost their ability to achieve, they've lost their resilience to achieve. And part of what needs to happen for young people is that they need opportunities to see that they are smart, that they are able to achieve, and they are able to be the people that they want to be.